Now turning to Europe, Brexit has dominated political life in the UK as the country prepares to leave the European Union in March after 45 years. It has created turmoil among the political establishment, but with little agreement in sight. Richard Bestick takes a look back at the highlights of Britain's Brexit year.
It may well have been another entire year, but Britain's Brexit ruckus has just kept on rolling and getting louder by the day. If 2018 saw heavily divided opinions on the streets, it was as nothing to what would follow when Prime Minister Theresa May addressed the leaders of the City of London financial district.
We all need to face up to some hard facts.
It turned out those hard facts were for the hardline Brexiteers in her own ranks. They cheered when Britain's Brexit date became set in law.
European Union Withdrawal Act 2018.
But for the apparently triumphant Brexiteers, it was all about to get a little rough. With their mobiles confiscated, cabinet ministers were given a glimpse of what May had in mind at a lock-in at the palatial surrounds of Chequers, the Prime Minister's official country residence. First out of the traps, Brexit Secretary David Davis, who resigned days later, quickly followed by Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson. As for May, she set off for a summit in Salzburg where demands for Brexit concessions were roundly rejected. Then it got really complicated as Britain's Labour opposition leader Jeremy Corbyn stirred a second referendum into the mix, albeit with an apparently Herculean lack of belief. The Prime Minister hit back with Dancing Girl, or as friends and foe alike would have it, going from failure to failure without any intervening loss of enthusiasm. While another Brexit minister made a break for the border, Dominic Raab saying the deal done with the EU was a compromise too far. Quite so, said significant numbers of hardline Eurosceptics in May's own parliamentary party.
This is not Brexit. This is a failure of government policy. It needs to be rejected.
Drama had turned to crisis as May pulled the parliamentary vote on her Brexit deal and her Eurosceptics launched a leadership challenge. She emerged victorious but weakened. As we stare into the vast empty acres of 2019, she has an imminent and critical Brexit vote in Parliament here, which she's fully expected to lose. There are those now asking in Britain, is all this really normal? Richard Bestick, CGTN, London.